The Republican National Committee launching a fact-check Biden website, fact-checking the president in real time as he's expected to launch his re-election campaign today.
RNC Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel says, quote, the RNC will continue to hold Biden accountable for his lies, and on November 2024, the American people will too.
Fox News contributor Joe Concha joins us now. Joe, so tell us why it is so important for the Republicans to launch this website. I mean, let's not forget the Washington Post. They monitored 78 false and misleading statements in Biden's first 100 days before they just stopped tracking.
Isn't that amazing?
Crazy.
Why would they stop tracking, I wonder? Shouldn't that be a job that you continue to do since he is the president of the United States? Like, we'll quote Elf here, okay? This fact-checking idea is a solid idea because this president sits on a throne of lies, to your point. Think about the things that he's claimed, right? And these are big deal type of things when you look at issues. He says that he inherited the high inflation that we currently have now. No, it was at 1.4%. It's still triple that number now. He didn't inherit anything. This is something that he created. This is a president and his spokespeople who say that Republicans actually are the ones who wanted to fund the police. Lie. They actually say that Donald Trump is to blame for the current situation that we have at the border, that they inherited the problem. Here's the bottom line. Basically, fact checkers have taken a 27-month spring break since this president has taken office. Karine Jean-Pierre, who every day deserves a fact check or 10, has not been fact checked once this year by organizations like PolitiFact. So the RNC has to step in here and hold this president accountable. Any president, Republican or Democrat, the fact checker should be there often because the spin will always be there. And the RNC, look, it's not a tough job to fact check, but somebody's got to do it.
You can see me trying to weasel out my second Elf reference. It's unclear if the president smells like beef and cheese, but we'll send Peter Ducey in to confirm.
Well done.
Will the mainstream media, though, Joe, getting back to the topic at hand, be so quick to use the Republican fact checkers, you know, the ones with an R next to the name, as they were during the Trump administration with the fact checkers that did not have R's next to their names?
2 words, no shot. I don't see that happening. Do you see that happening?
Interesting. So fact checking only goes one way.
It seems so, yes.
Okay.
I mean, you saw on CNN, for example, they got a guy over there. He was on multiple times a day during the Trump administration. You can't even find the guy unless you're looking at the back of a milk carton at this point in terms of being on the air to fact check about Joe Biden. And again, the examples are numerous and they happen daily.
You guys you're killing me with these references.
I can't think of another one. It's also April 25th, not December 25th, so I'm a little bit off when it comes to the Christmas movies.
Well done.
Oh, gosh. Well, none of this. Democrats are calling out the DNC for not having any primary debates on the calendar this election cycle. Democrat Marianne Williamson is calling out the DNC, saying as though there are simply no other candidates, no other ideas we should discuss about ways to win in 2024, or other ideas we should discuss about ways to repair the country. And then former Ohio State Senator Nina Turner says the DNC refusing to hold a single primary debate is undemocratic and robs the voters of choice. It does, but I also feel like they may be scared that Biden just cannot handle it, or God forbid they bring up something like the Hunter laptop scandal that ties him in.
Everything the DNC does actually is about power. It's never about transparency. It's certainly not about fairness. Just ask Bernie Sanders, right? Look, Iowa, for example, is no longer the first state that's going to cast votes in their caucus. It has been that way forever. South Carolina, the state that saved Joe Biden, is instead. That is all by design. And RFK Jr. is polling at 14% right out of the gate. Overall, in one poll we just saw last week, 1/3 of Democratic voters say they would rather have either RFK Jr., Marianne Williamson, or a player to be named later, right? And you see the polls again and again. A majority of Democrats don't want this president to run. 70% don't want him to run overall. And when you take away a debate stage, it sends a shot across the bow to guys like Joe Manchin who may think of running. Like, hey, you know what? You're not even going to have a chance to debate the person that you're challenging for the nomination. We're not going to allow it because the basement strategy worked well in 2020. It is alive and well in 2023, guys.
Okay, but now with all that we've seen from Joe Biden's agenda and how disastrous it has been for so many parts of our country.
Yes.
Can Joe Biden call a lid 19 months before the election and still win over independents?
Absolutely.
Independents, not Democrats.
I think
independents.
That's where the elections are decided, right? Something like 175,000 voters across 6 states. And it's usually those independents, those swing voters. Here's the thing, though. Donald Trump, if he gets the nomination, will be front and center every day, and not in a good way. It'll all be about the indictments, the arraignments, the legal troubles, and obviously something that he may have said on Truth Social. So it'll be a referendum somehow this next election on Donald Trump instead of the current guy in the Oval Office. I only say I think he could win that way, Todd, because it worked in 2020 for whatever reason. The less you see of Joe Biden, the better it is for him.
Yeah, and he wants Trump out there front and center because it takes the focus off him.
Precisely.
Nobody cares where Joe is whenever Trump's up talking. So
Again,
doesn't matter.
He's the commander-in-chief right now. It should be a referendum on his record, not the guy who's been out of office for 27 months.
Joe, you're our buddy, not the elf, but you're still our buddy. And
well
we
done.
appreciate your time this morning, sir. Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.